uses tools. You know what tool God used to teach me one of the most important lessons of my life? Was the 12 steps.
Yeah.
And he used the 4th step on me, right? And you want to know what the 4th step did in my life? Because I was so good at blaming everybody else. It was never my fault, dude. It was everybody else. I was always the wrong person in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Innocent, right? And that was my whole life. And I could blame everybody else for my problems. I didn't have involvement at all. And I'm sitting there working this 4th step one night, right? And I'm writing down every name that I have somebody. It's been people that I felt like did me wrong. People that I felt like hurt me, right? And I'm writing down all these names, and each name that I write down, I'm getting madder, and I'm getting madder, and I'm getting madder. Because I'm looking at these names and I'm replaying what happened. And I'm just getting madder and madder and madder, right? And for one of the first times in my life, I wasn't much of a Putnam County drug court, man. I still had my ankle monitor on. I still had my trash bag of clothes. I had my air mattress, and I had one little red recliner that somebody donated to me. That's what I know. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I know. When you all start over from absolute scratch, I know. I've been there. I had an air mattress and a trash bag of clothes, okay? And I'm sitting there working my 4th step, right? And for one of the first times I would hear God speaking to me in my life. And I'm sitting there writing down all these names, right? And it wasn't like I heard God audibly. It wasn't like I saw him right there in front of me. But I could feel what that spirit was telling me. And it was asking me, Justin, why are you mad? And I made me even madder. What do you mean, why am I mad? That person did this. This person did that. Like, why am I feeling? Why am I mad? And I kept getting that, why am I mad? And you know what else? What God revealed to me right there in that moment. All the times that I felt like I had nothing in it. All the times that I could blame everybody else, that wasn't me, that they did that to me, right? You know what God let me know right there in that moment? I put myself there for it to happen every single time.
Yeah.
And I was blaming everybody else, and I was so good at blaming everybody else, and God stopped me. And he said, it was you, it wasn't everybody else. Even those times where you feel like you didn't have anything in it, you put yourself there, right? And you want to know what happened after that? And I had so much hate. And I had some of y'all know my story. I had so much hate in my life. I hated people, right? And after God made me realize that it wasn't those other people, that it was me the whole time, you want to know what happened? And that hate's gone.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like that, I don't hate those people anymore because I understand they were a side effect of what I was doing. They weren't why I was doing what I was doing. They were the side effect. That they did what they did because I was doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And God made me understand that. That's one of the toughest lessons I ever learned in my life. It hurt, but it changed my life. It took away all the hate. I hated everybody. And it took away all that. And everybody acts like you can't use these tools. Like God has given you all so many tools to use, the steps, the AA, the books, the classes, the programs.